reporter, and I always get 30.
This is a family show, like I said.
Hello and welcome to Home and Family Soup. I'm Sina Ferrari.
That can't right. Oh, I'm Michael Berger. For recapping some of our most memorable highlights from 1997.
Yeah, but our short Joseph is Brian sits and you out some blooded sculptures, plus King Kong gives Mike an awful scare. Boy, push me out of the way. Look at that.
What you do in the wild. Besides, I don't think he was a vegetarian.
Well, maybe he wanted a soy burger. Get it?
It's funny. Who's writing your material? Anyway, let's take a look at the first highlight, shall we? This was in 1997. We interviewed a lot of people, but none with a talent more unusual than, that's right, a cockroach sculpture. Jamie Buckspell, remember?
Yes, I do. I remember. This guy actually transforms household pests into works of art.
A lot of free time on that man's hands. Wonder what he could do with you.
Hey.
Oh, that was wrong, wasn't it? I keep forgetting who your husband is. Anyway, watch this.
Hey.
Okay, take us through some of your celebrity friends here. Starting with...
This is Bat Roach.
Bat Roach.
I made some posters of him that didn't sell too well. But,
That is really cute.
and here we have Marilyn Monroe,
Marilyn Monroe. Where? Let's see this.
one of her more famous positions.
Oh my gosh. Oh, with her skirt flying out?
Yeah. And then we have Newt Gingrich with his big money book deal, and he's hanging out with his own kind there.
Some of these make a political statement, huh?
Occasionally, yeah.
How long will it take to dress, for instance, the next one you have?
Elvis is my pride and joy. He took, I worked on him for about a month, but probably maybe 10 hours, 10 or 12 hours of actual work.
Right down to the white jumpsuit.
Even says Elvis lives on his legs, if you can see it closely, and he's got a blue suede shoes.
Jamie says the best place to find roaches are in the sewer, under garbage dumpsters, and in the ashtray in John Henson's dressing room.
Ooh, no wonder he always has the munchies.
Ah, solid drug reference lost on older folks. Hey, coming up in the new year on Home and Family.
Someone's in the kitchen with Michael, and it's probably going to be me, because I'll be debuting a flashy new pair of oven mitts.
We're holding that for sweeps.
Anyway, we'll have all sorts of great recipes to share with everybody.
Thanks. You guys can jump in and help me at any time with a little applause.
Yeah. Thank you.
So sad. We've got to get them prompters. Hey, now it's time to take a dip with Olympic swimming champ Janet Evans. This woman is truly amazing. She has 4 gold medals, and to her credit, these days she's a board member of the Women's Sports Foundation, or as us guys like to call it, Jocks Without Jocks.
That's clever.
Thanks.
You're welcome. In this highlight, Janet shows us how to exercise while standing in a pool of water. Mike and actor David Carradine will also be getting into the act, at least until one of them drowns or gets electrocuted.
This is very funny. I suggest you don't try it at home.
We're going to work on our triceps and our biceps.
Doesn't this water look good?
Yeah, it really does.
Right
With all
here.
these beautiful women in it.
Well, but why don't we go in?
What? Why don't you go in? Why don't you go in?
Go in. Don't ever dare me. You know, hi, how are you?
Hi,
Oh, good to see you. Yeah. It's the yuppie swimmer.
All right, exercise.
Sure, let's do it, yeah.
And put your arms out like this. We're going to make sure our arms are under the water.
Wow,
Wait
what's
a
that
minute.
neck?
Look what he did, though. He gave Maria money.
Here, take this.
You're lucky you didn't get electrocuted.
What's that? Okay.
You're lucky you didn't electrocute yourself.
Do not fear water grasshopper. Fear the 1,000-volt cable attached to your butt.
Solid advice. Coming up on Home and Family, find out how to get fit and stay that way. We'll show you ways to work out on dry land, in the water, or while free-falling into the center of a live volcano.
Yeah, this next highlight is from a recent show. It plays like a newscast, but not any newscast you've seen before. Explain
That's
this.
right. Well, I'm going to explain that. Our guest was Deborah Norville, and she gave me a short lesson on how to read, news copy from a teleprompter, but I have to emphasize that it was a very short lesson. And then, without any time to practice, Deborah and I tried our own little newscast.
Now, wait a minute. No excuses. You read this. You had plenty of time to rehearse.
Not really.
Well, no, watch
But
what
I was
happened. You had
good.
plenty of time.
But it worked.
You had watch.
Okay. William and Mary played Notre Dame last night. The score was William 4, Mary 6, and Notre Dame 2. Other scores are 6, 4, 7, and 20. Thank you, Deborah.
Like I said, always check the copy first. Okay, and on the weather front, we've totally confused the poor man on prompter. The big story is still El Nino. It has swollen to 2.5 times the United States. Is this true?
The El Ninos are really big, Deborah. They're really big.
Is this a true story? Okay,
yes,
people are going to believe this. Now, how is it going to affect Los Angeles? Let's go to Christina for the weather.
Keep reading.
Thank
Keep
you,
reading.
Deborah.
Keep
This
reading.
just in. High winds are expected in the Los Angeles area. Gusts will be between 25 to 150 miles per hour. Residents are advised to take cover. Extra hairspray is recommended. Have a nice day. I'm Christina Ferrari. Enough about me. Let's talk about me some more.
Yeah. Very nice. I got to applaud you. You did that very well.
I did. I know.
Very well.
I can do this.
You can't be thrown.
No, I can't. I'm good at it.
Did I tell you how much I admire you?
Not today. But
Okay.
You can tell me now.
All right.
Thank you.
Deborah Norville, by the way, has a book out called Back on Track. In it, she writes about how she pulled herself together after losing her network job.
Which I'm about to do.
Where was that book after Mike and Maddie?
Still to come on this special edition of Home and Family.
You okay?
Still-
What sound was that, by the way?
I'm fine. Mike laughs sadistically as I live out one of my worst nightmares on camera, and Arnold Schwarzenegger praises my studly husband. But what are you doing?
Nothing, not at all. I'm here, right
I
here.
can see these things. I'm a mother. I see things on the side of my head.
You are amazing.
But first, there's a gorilla on the loose, and some maniac is about to provoke him. I guess that's-
It was me.
Don't look him directly in the eye.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Home and Family Soup. I'm Christina Ferrari.
And I'm George Lindsay. Remember him from The Andy Griffith Show? Boy, I enjoyed his work. Anyway, we're bringing you a sampling of the best moments from Home and Family like this 1997 clip.
It features Lisa McLeod, who's an animal trainer from the LA Zoo. She brought a lowland gorilla named Benny to her stage, and he took an immediate interest in Mike.
He was a nice gorilla. He liked me.
Watch this.
Come on out, Benny. Come on. Come on out.
Oh, gee.
Oh my God.
He's tame, so it's
How
okay. He's about 8 years old.
Wow.
And he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Have you had him since he
He's
was a
okay. You
baby?
can come and pet him.
Oh, wait, what if we don't want to go
He's
pet him?
tame. It's okay. Come on, Benny. Come on. But don't look him directly in the eye, because he gets scared. He's 8. He's 8 years old.
Don't look him
Come on,
directly in
Benny.
the eye.
Yeah.
Michael, what is wrong with you?
Okay.
Oh God, he's gonna come over. Woody, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah! There you go. That was actually actor Gavin McLeod. No, it's Don McLeod. He's an actor who was in that gorilla suit.
Duh.
Yeah. What do you mean, duh? You didn't know it was him.
No, but it was funny. I
very
just
funny.
thought that Benny was evolving really quickly.
That's funny, too.
Yeah.
Hey, coming up in the new year on Home and Family, learn how to get closer and stay closer to the ones you love. All of our relationship experts have gone on at least one date in the last 10 years, so they know what they're talking about.
I always get a kick out of seeing which highlights the Talk Soup staff picks.
I'm always
from our
surprised
show.
at that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they watch it, and they really do, and they pick really funny ones.
We're
Next,
flattered.
we're going to meet one of the staffers who selects those clips.
His name is Matt Antrim, and he dropped by our set one day to watch it all unfold, and naturally, it wasn't long before we got Matt into the act.
When they first came to you and said, look, we want you to watch Home and Family and pull clips, what was your initial reaction? Like, Home and Family? What did you think?
Do you really want me to tell the
I
story?
really do.
When I first started working at E, when I started working with Talk Soup and choosing, looking at shows for clips, I work on a couple of other shows too, and I work with Alex Duda, who's exec producer of several shows. So they were trying to give me shows that we didn't get like a ton of clips from every day. So one of them was Home and Family, because we normally get just 3 or 4, maybe 5 clips a week from you guys.
Right.
And I started watching the show, and I was like, man, you know, this is a 2-hour show. They're cooking, they're retiling things, you know, they're growing things in the garden. I really don't want to have to watch the show. But I watched it for like 3 weeks, and then we had another project come on, so I had moved to something else, and they're like, we're going to take some of the shows away from you. I was like, well, you know what? Don't take Home and Family. I'll go ahead and keep on playing. And really, seriously, I have turned into like the Home and Family geek. After a while, I watch the show. I totally know what's going on.
He needs a T-shirt.
Hey, you'll be happy to know that since that segment aired, Matt was promoted from Home and Family Geek to Home and Family Spaz. Oh, yeah,
So
we're very happy.
proud. We're very proud. Very
Home and
proud.
Family what?
Spaz!
Oh, we're very happy for Matt.
Yes, we are. Coming up on Home and Family, Matt will be dropping by to share some home repair tips. He may even